We got to talk about the boy Gilbert Arenas and everything he got going on. Let me do my little checkup real fast. I appreciate y'all coming to check out the channel. This is Wealth Hustle. I'm your boy Hood. We kicking it real quick. This is Hood Films. It's my brand. All right, so what I wanted to talk about this subject matter is because, we all fans of Gilbert Arenas. We all know that he's one of those guys that been in the NBA. At, he's made a lot of money. And the reality of it is that having a YouTube channel is hard. It's not easy. You know what I mean? Building one out, making something from nothing, it's not easy by a long shot. But what Gilbert did is something that's like really next level crazy. And it's kind of crazy that he made this mistake. And it's about ownership. It's about keeping money, keeping ownership of what you create. So obviously I run Hood Films brand. This is my company and I've had it since I was in my 20s and I've always owned it. I've always created my own thing. I've never taken money from nobody under no circumstances. Even though you might look crazy to family and friends, you still have to stick to your guns, what you believe in. And that's what I've always done. So I'm gonna go over into Gilbert Arenas moment in a second. And I got a poll over there. Do you think he's crazy for losing his money, using his YouTube money? And so we'll talk about it right now. And let's get over to it.
How like the new season?
I mean, we'll be talking. You probably know as much as
I was gonna ask how often y'all gonna do it.
2 times a week. 2 times a week, brother.
Oh man.
Hey, we're a podcast. We already know, yeah. We already know.
I just wanted to see how often y'all was gonna do it, because I see other things going on. So I was just asking.
Well, look, according to reports, I know you're trying to be messy and instigate, but according to
No,
reports,
I'm not. I'm asking a question.
Hey,
This is a very serious question.
Be messy, please. We need it.
I'm just asking how often y'all gonna do the show on a week to week basis. How often?
We've gotten 2 full days to do the show. We'll be on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Just 2?
Yeah. That's the information you were given. 2 days.
Yeah, not 5.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Not like go from 4 to 5. We're gonna go from 4 to 2. Hey, Lo. You see, like Lo. Look, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now, you know what makes it even crazier? But it's cool with me because I got other jobs and I got other plans. You see them 3? You see them 3 trophies right there? 1, 2, 3. That's 2025. That's what we won, and then we won 2025.
What are these awards?
But we won Telly Awards. We won some Telly Awards, and we won Webby Awards.
Well, I know Webby. I don't know about no Telly.
Yeah, we won Telly and Webby's, and we got 2 days now.
So people was asking.
So I got Street Media TV. That's the guy who I got all the content from today. I always watch his channel. Y'all should check him out too. But as we can see right now that he's breaking down what's the new life that he's living under this situation of losing his channel. And let me make sure I'm live too because I don't see anybody coming into the chat yet. And I got to see what's going on in my, it says public, so I'm just going to keep rocking. All right, so anyway, you just don't know whatever happened. It's like, did he make the right decision by letting somebody else have ownership of his channel or even going into a deal with somebody else? Because it looked more like this what happened. He went into a deal with somebody and then it crashed and burned. So let's get back to his conversation about it. I'm going to make sure we skip past a little bit so you can hear Gilbert straight combo. But it's crazy because you think that somebody is his rich and his intellect, or thinking he got intellect, right? You would assume that he got intellect because he got a lot of money. But it's just no way to know why somebody would give up their stuff like this. But let him explain it. Furthermore, let's get back to it.
As soon as the cops put them motherfucking cuffs on my.
Explain why they're in a situation.
Wait, why y'all acting like it's somebody else's arena? It's Gil's arena. So why y'all only doing it twice?
No, it's the arena. As soon as the cops put them motherfucking cuffs on my the Gil was taken off. That shit went from Gil to Duh.
Not even duh. Not even duh. Give a THE the correct, regular, correct spelling.
THE.
Now, Dudley, I could have rolled with him. All right, shit, I can't even
All right,
see a little bit. What was the most viewed sports show on YouTube in January of 2025?
January? You mean January, February, March, April, May, June? What?
In July. Okay.
Gil's Arena?
Oh, you mean all the way until we took a break?
Until we take a break.
Oh, Gil's Arena.
Yeah, that's right. Easy.
That's I just
So it's like, so y'all just cutting out so so the football show can breathe, or what y'all doing?
Yeah. Well, these are great questions.
I think we got to
That's it. For the business side of it is when it comes to like fantasy and betting companies, for some reason football generates more money. Right? So like football season, on how everything goes every week, a lot of these companies make a lot of money during the football season. So how they're going to do for the year is depicted on football, not basketball. So no matter how great our numbers are, business-wise, football generates the most money with the fantasies and all of that. So it's not about how great our show is, it's how much money is generated through the sport. We were just an anomaly. We no one knew we was going to bust out like we did, right? They had us as basketball.
And yo, that's a great point that he making. He said nobody knew that they was gonna bust out like they did. And if you think about it, that's exactly what creating something yourself is the idea of. When you building wealth, who the hell gonna know what's gonna happen? Nobody knows. But you make a decision to try it. And that's what he decided to do. But along the way, he gonna explain to you how he made that mistake. But again, when you started something, you can't expect to have the everything that Nike got or everything that Macy's got. You started something. So if I got a film company, I can't expect to be Paramount Pictures. I can't expect to be making a movie with Denzel Washington, but I could turn myself into Denzel Washington. I could put myself in a movie and then a whole new fan base will like me and want to see my movies, and then they'll say, damn, who is Denzel Washington? I don't even watch your stuff. I love watching hood films. I love watching yourself. And that's what my new movie is on Tubi right now called Kill a Rapper. I'm the main character. It takes an hour long. It's a good movie. It's on Tubi right now. Go watch it, called Kill a Rapper. So my point is that wealth that I'm going to get from that movie is going to come directly to me. I don't have to cut no big guy in, no little guy in, cut it down the middle, none of that stuff, because I'm the whole person involved in the creation of it and the idea and the promotion and everything that come to me. It's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but that's what you gain from putting in the work. So let's get back to this conversation. He's going to furthermore break it down.
And they had like 9 football shows. And we was outperforming all of them combined.
Who owns the channel?
50-50.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like 49-59. I mean, 51-49.
No. Well, okay. So here was the deal. So, because this is my question.
Okay.
So this was my original channel that I built.
Okay.
When I started podcast and then went to Fubo, and then because we was on linear, we was on Fubo Network.
It's the same channel from that? It's the same channel for Fubo?
Yeah, no, but I had Fubo create their own channel, and this channel stayed dormant from 2018 to 2023. So basically what I did is I said, here, we can use my channel instead of going with, what was that, Showtime? Josiah, what was that first company that was trying to come in?
With Showtime Basketball, right?
Yeah, so I said, instead of us going on Showtime, I got a YouTube channel. And I said, listen, I'll give you guys 50% of the YouTube channel if you guys fund it. If you guys can have full control, like, where it comes to thumbnails, creating, because I didn't know nothing about none of that. So you guys had the infrastructure. You give me the infrastructure, we're good. And that's how it went.
So Gilbert Arenas is a multi-millionaire. And he said that he didn't know anything about thumbnails. He didn't know anything about creating a channel, the studio, and all those kind of things, right? So he gave up 50% of his equity, 50% of his business to Underdog, right? And creative control and a whole bunch of other stuff, right? And he said that the minute they slapped these cuffs on him, that was it. Underdog didn't care that they had the #1 rated show in the world, that it was generating $4 million, all that. All Underdog care about is bringing people over to gambling. gambling. More people watch football, and football generates more money on the gambling sector and gambling situation than basketball. More people tune in to watch football
And that's
than
deep.
basketball.
That's deep right there because he made a move and he thought it was a smart move, but ultimately it was a stupid move because these people go and get 100% of your ownership all off of you making a stupid ass decision, cutting them in. So when you create something, when you make something, you're not necessarily thinking of somebody to cut in. Some people do think like that. You know, some people do believe that when they create something, they need funding, they need money, they need this. It's just a way of thinking. And then some people believe that if they create something, it's going to be all through them. Like, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to create the thing. I'm more of those kind of people. I'm going to make everything happen. So, for instance, if I'm making music, I'm going to go get the equipment. I'm going to come set up where I'm going to learn it myself, and then I'm going to go create it. And then after everything I don't know, I'm gonna pay for it at first, but then I'm gonna end up paying. I'm gonna end up learning it, so I don't have to pay for it. So this is what some people use in business, and then some people go out and say, "Hey, I started this business. I need you to invest in it. Hey, you make an investment." It's basically up to the CEO. It's up to the person. But when you talk about this guy Gilbert Arenas, who's already a millionaire, he's not thinking of this thing as something that's going to last forever or something that's going to be $1 million move. Even though he kind of think about it in the back of his head a little bit because he know these people rich and he know these people white, but he's still going to make the decision to just go and say, you know what, I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to give y'all half ownership of it, which is really crazy. And I think that that's the slave mentality in a lot of black people. So the fact that they white people, now you just feel like giving them everything. And it's like, when the fuck did they give you everything? And then they show you that even having that kind of mentality where you want to give them everything, as soon as he said it in the video, when they snapped the cups on him, they changed the name from Gilbert Arenas to Arenas. And everybody looking and saying, well, what the fuck is Gilbert at? What happened to his show? It's over with. Gilbert Arenas don't exist no more because he gave up his rights. And when you give up your rights 50%, and they thinking to themselves like, well, we don't even have to have a meeting with him. Because if we have a meeting with him and he say no to this, now we got to sue or we got to go to court. So let's just make the decision and make him sue us. If you mad about us making a decision to take your name off of it, then take you in court. That could happen. I did an independent movie in my years ago. It was an independent a hood movie. It was called State to the Lake, which is like a name of what they call the south side of Chicago where I'm from. So on the east side by the lake. So we called it State to the Lake. So we was doing hip hop documentary, right? So I had some of my homies, they was producing it with me. But at the time I had got a job in Chicago doing a documentary in the city. It was like a bioterrorism bougie kind of job. So I had to take it. I'm like 30 something. I'm like, fuck that. This is money for my rent. So I had my homies take my camera and they running out filming the hip hop shit that I couldn't make it to no more because I'm sitting at a damn job. When you get off at a job, anybody, you tired as fuck. So my boys and them was doing the filming. Before I knew it, these niggas then turned around and took my name off the film. They wasn't giving me my props no more. It was like, what the fuck just happened? So, and we didn't really have a contract with each other with paperwork. We were just for homies. You know what I'm saying? This how you use the camera. Yo, this how we do this. And then next thing you know, they was taking my name off of it. Ultimately, I had to trademark the shit and do a whole lot of business stuff to keep up with that. But it was just how shit can go. And this is just your homies you grew up with, niggas I've been knowing my whole life. Imagine Underdog Betting Company, who is a multi-million-dollar corporation, and they feel like that you made a move or a decision that wasn't smart. They're going to definitely make money off of you. They're going to definitely turn this into a financial situation for them and just look at you and say, dude, you made a bad mistake. Well, I mean, what you want us to do? The deal was for us to do this move like this. You got arrested. Whatever your reason is, if you go to jail in the future, I don't know. But you can't make decisions on this business situation if you got to deal with your court case. Because your mind supposed to be clear in business. You can't be dealing with a court case, a baby mama situation, a divorce, and all this shit, and plus be making sound decisions in business. You won't be able to do it because your personal life going to be heavy. So a lot of times people have to step down. And so that's what they'll say to him and say, yeah, we know you own half of this, but technically under your current situation, we got to go to court. You got to deal with the cops and the feds. You might have to step down as the CEO and let somebody else run it. But he don't want to do that because it's his damn company. But he gave up half of it. So they say, we're not even going to discuss it with you because we got the multi-millions of dollars. So if you don't like our decision, get your multi-millions of dollars and take us to court. What? Yeah, that's who you signed up with. Now, could he have taught some of his friends? Because he have hooked up one of his nephews or his cousin or somebody from his school or maybe somebody from the basketball team and said, man, you be loving all this computer shit. Sit around here and type all this shit up for me. And it's about 5 dudes on his platform. You mean to tell me none of them niggas knew how to make a goddamn YouTube thumbnail? None of them niggas knew how to put ads on a video? But they didn't believe in themselves. Gilbert Arenas with all that name quality, NBA, big time celebrity, he still didn't believe in himself when it came to business. He said, I'm going to give you half of my ownership to Underdog Betting Company, who is a fucking $1 million corporation who could hire any damn body to be doing the job. Any person around the country would love to work for them. Okay, yeah, y'all just do the thumbnails. Okay, cool. We'll hire an intern to do that. Yeah, you do the thumbnails for this. They're loving that shit. I'm putting this on my resume. Now they getting that job that you would have been paying somebody for and having 100% ownership. They're getting somebody to do as an internship for free, and he popping them photos up there. They made $4 million. That means they split it down a million. $2 million for them, $2 million for him. Well, he feeling good. Shit, I made $2 million like that, but he couldn't predict future. So when you get into a problem or a situation, that's probably in the fine-tuned words and them little small contract words and shit. Say, hey, if you get into a situation out there, you can't tell us what to do with the company on our half. That we think about our bottom line. So we went here half and down the middle with you. You don't run shit, we do. We run our half. Our half is going to be the thumbnails, the photos, and everything we do up under YouTube. You don't say shit. We give you a check and get out our face. So it teaches you about ownership. It teaches you about wealth. It teaches you about staying on top of your game, because that's the money that's going to count. Your thing, what you do. That don't mean Gilbert Arenas did nothing wrong. $2 million coming in for free. You don't have to do nothing. All you had to do was open a YouTube channel and just sit back, and then somebody came around and said, hey, can we use that YouTube channel? Go ahead. And then the YouTube channel make you $2 million a year. That's not really that bad. But you give up ownership, because now they don't ever have. Well, actually, you know what? They say he's under contract with them for one more year. So after another year of football, then they have to give him back his ownership of his 50%. Let's say he made $5 million in that time. He probably could have made more. He probably could have made 50 million because it's his company. Now that you have to go through them and sit down and have corporation meetings, hi, how you doing? John, I think we should go in this direction. They sitting up there like, I don't think we should do that. We'll talk about it and call you back. You sitting back like, what the fuck y'all talking about? I told you which direction we need to go. So it's really crazy when you make deals with people and they don't understand you. Let's put it like that, because they probably do understand him or like him, but they probably not understanding him. The fact that he might want to be a gangster or a street dude, or he might turn his life around and be a rapper. That's why he got arrested. Like, who knows what he was dealing with when he got arrested. But ultimately, these decisions happen when you're in contracts with people. So y'all let me know what y'all think about Gilbert Arenas. Is he stupid for giving up his YouTube money to Underdog Betting? Is he smart because he at least got $4 million that came in, and that's better than not having nothing? Or would you keep 100% ownership of your YouTube channel and perhaps make it up to the level of Mr. Beast? What would you think would be the best move? Or did you just give it up and just be like, you know what, this is a lot of stress. I can't be running my brain out like this. Give it to the internship. Y'all got a team. I'm about to go over here and focus on my life. I'm not running a fucking YouTube channel. So let me know what y'all think, man. I do appreciate y'all coming to check us out. And peace out.